Out extra. I won't maneuver. Yellow 682-3683.
What's going on, people? This is a welfare check. Someone called in and said they saw a female with a male and she looked like she didn't want to be there. That was the call. Well, that was that, guys. Grover Beach PD's here. Two of them. Oh, it's just lunchtime? It's just lunchtime for them. I thought they were showing up for something. They came in rolling too deep. And we're in an AG too, so I was like, why is Grover Beach here? Yeah, alright, so one thing I've noticed from the years of listening to the scanner is a lot of Karens call in dumb shit. They'll see someone like sitting in a park and they just don't like the way they look, so they're like, oh, that person's loitering, or oh, that person's suspicious. And you know, the cops will just show up and it's like, you know, just a dude sitting in a park or something. So a lot of these calls are just what I call Karen calls. Someone saw that girl walking with a guy and it was like, you know what, let's send the police over there. Donut sale. Radio nerd. They just ran my name, actually. They just ran my name. Or ran my license plate. I heard it. Grover Beach did. Hey, appreciate your radio nerd. Well, now we're gonna sit there and watch them. They just ran my name. How stupid. First of all, we're not even in Grover Beach right now. We're in Arroyo Grande, however you want to say it. And these guys from Grover Beach came over here, saw me out here, and decided to run my license plate.
John 10128 is clear. Expired in 2018 to a 93 Ford pickup with a release of liability to Wyatt Moody out of Templeton.
I'm gonna ask them why they ran my plates. Morning.
Are we in the picture?
You sure are. Looking great. What's up, Andy? How you doing?
And then Sandoval's clear, 27 valid.
What does their MDC say? Can't really tell. And the comments are getting in the way. I can't zoom in and out. There we go.
Wi-Fi Travis Keithley, clear valid.
Whoa, site. Dang, appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so you're just tuning in. I was at a welfare check call in AG. While I was here, Grover Beach PD pulled up. They're the next police department over. They don't have jurisdiction here. Grover Beach PD pulled up. They saw me recording, saw me get in my car, and then they ran my license plates. What's up with that? So now I'm gonna ask them. Yeah, thank you, Side. Appreciate you, man. Right next to Five Guys. Thanks, Elcroft. Here they come. Did you run my plates while you're in there? No? You don't want to answer? These guys. They did. Pricks.
46 RP advice, you can
It doesn't faze me anymore. I don't know if that was like a authority flex or whatnot, but I don't give a shit, dude. They can know they already know. Everyone knows who I am. That used to piss me off actually when cops would come up and like try to say my name or figure out who I am. Now it's like whatever, you know? They're just trying to flex. Like, oh, I have the power to look you up. So I'm gonna do it. Unfazed. Don't give a fuck, dog. And then I asked a question. Boom. Both of them just straight up ignored me. Well, I only asked one of the cops, who was a sergeant, the question, did you run my plates? Chose not to answer. So let's go back to Grover. Grover Beach. I think we should go talk to the watch commander, actually, because I keep running into that problem. I keep running into the cops that, and you know, it is a minor problem that cops are being rude. They're not, you know, handcuffing me and, you know, I'm not getting curb stomped or anything like that, but it's still a problem. It's rude. And just because they see a camera, they feel like, oh, you know, we can ignore this guy, we can treat him like shit, we can be rude, and just get away with it. And it's bullshit, you know? I'm a member of the community, and I deserve to be treated just like anybody else that they come into contact with. Would they just ignore some random dude, some random person, some woman that says, hey, excuse me, officer? Would they just ignore him? You know, do they do that with everybody? Or is it just me? So yeah, let's go talk to the watch commander in Grover Beach and let him know that I keep running into the same freaking problem. And that was a sergeant that did that ignored me. Look, here's the police in front of me, right here. In front of this red car. Oh damn, it's right there. I should have turned left. What's up, Brent? How you doing? What's up, everybody? Sorry, I can't read the comments right now. But I'm going to the Grover Beach Police Department to talk to the watch commander about this problem that I've just been constantly running into. And I have yet to file a complaint on these guys because it is minor, but I don't like being ignored. I don't like if I ask a officer, damn, how you doing? If I ask a cop a question, I don't like being ignored, dude. Would they do that to a regular person? I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna go tell the watch commander what's up. And I've had run-ins, bad interactions with some of the higher ups in Grover Beach police departments with other sergeants that don't like people with cameras and will make up, you know, their own negative narrative about what I do, even though they have no idea who I am other than maybe watching some of my old videos. They've never met me. So yeah. Put them on notice. Hey. Hey, how's it going? Not bad. Can I speak to the watch commander?
Sure, it's gonna be Sergeant Ramirez.
Okay.
Let me get him first.
Thank you. Employee of the year? Dang, is that right? Officer of the year?
It should just be a minute.
Okay, thank you. She's cool. I like her. She helped me out with records requests and any information. She's never really said anything negative or showed like a bad attitude. So I like her attitude. I got the complaints. Oh, that's Spanish complaints.
Robert Adam Paul 248 is clear.
The toilet.
2007 GMC utility to Lacey Strunian out of Atascadero.
Ramirez. That sounds familiar. Hey, thanks, Matt. Edwardson, how you doing? Zanti. Oh, Croft, right? We like to see the professional ones. Look at their little slideshow. Hey, Ramirez?
Hey, sir. How's it going?
Not too bad. I just wanted to bring it to a higher-up's attention. I've been documenting Grover Beach Police Department interactions for a couple weeks now. You know, I'll ask a question and they'll just ignore me. I'll ask a name, doing whatever you're doing. If it's a traffic stop, I'll let you do your thing.
Gotcha.
Wait till they're heading back to their car or whatever. Yeah, I have a camera. It was my job.
Right.
So I just wanted to bring it to it. I haven't started filing complaints yet because it seems pretty minor. But I'd like someone to start, telling these guys like, hey, stop being a dick to this guy. He's just,
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
were you part of any investigation when the officers were out of
just
the
now,
investigation?
no. Just now something happened over at Chipotle
Okay.
in AG.
Any of the interactions with the officers, were you a part of any investigation
No.
or anything that they were investigating to talk to you?
No, I was documenting strictly as a bystander.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely I'll talk to the officers and I don't know what the scenario was with your interactions, if they were occupied talking to other members or what type of call for service it was that they didn't say hi to you or identify you or whatever the case was
Yeah.
at that moment.
Well, like I said, even if they were busy doing something, I always wait. I always give them a chance, wait until they're headed back to their car or not busy. You know what I mean? Try to give them a chance to do that. But Lenahan was one of the people. And I don't know a sergeant that was just at Chipotle just now in AG.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it was a corporal.
Oh, okay.
He had stripes.
Okay.
He was just at Chipotle in AG, which is weird for Grover.
Oh, I mean,
He was just getting food.
right.
So,
Right.
anyways, I just wanted to bring it to your attention, make it documented. I don't appreciate it, and if it keeps happening, I'm going to start filing complaints.
All right.
Okay?
All right. Thank you, Gabriel.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
You too?
All right.
Keeps happening, I'm going to start filing complaints. So now they're on notice. That is me giving them notice. And again, this is minor. This is hurt feelings. But still, you gotta let them know. And now it's been documented, me telling them like, hey, this is happening. So what are they gonna say? If it continues, then they're just a bunch of assholes. Well, that was that. Let's see if there's any other calls that we can stumble upon. At the end of the day, these guys have policies in place. All police departments have a policy that is worded, usually the same. It's don't be discourteous or disrespectful to members of the public. That's a standard policy for most police departments. So if you, as a member of the public, decide to ask an officer a question while he's not busy or she's not busy, and they just ignore you, they're violating that policy. It's a policy violation. No, even if you complain and they say no, it wasn't, or it doesn't rise to the standard of a violation, it is. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna let them know. Rosie Morris is in the house. What up? Watch, because of my complaint, they start making their radio private. They go to an encrypted channel because of me. That's what happened in San Luis Obispo. Was I started showing up to more and more incidents in involving police from the scanner. I could hear with their location, and I started showing up. So they started not releasing the locations anymore. That was their whole tactic. They would not release the locations, and then it was just like they wouldn't release any information. They'd just be like, "Oh, you have a call. Read your computer for the call notes." And then it progressed from there to just going to a private channel. Come on, scanner. I think a lot of the trolls or just people that don't like what I do argue, oh shit, gas is down over here. They'll argue, oh, well, you're against police. You're anti-police. You're rude too. You're rude to them. You talk shit. And it's like, not always, you know, yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I voice my opinion. But even then, all police officers have a code of ethics that they all swear to uphold by, that in the face of scrutiny, in the face of any kind of being yelled at or any kind of scrutiny, they need to uphold their professionalism. They need to be professional at all times. And that means even if you don't like somebody, even if any kind of scenario that would involve like their private feelings toward a person, they need to still remain professional. So even that's in their policies. In the face of scrutiny, I scrutinize. I do. I'll admit it. Hell yeah. I actually need to Google scrutiny to make sure I have a rough understanding of what that word means. So all right, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. The scanner's freaking dead right now, and I don't want you guys to be bored right here. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, for donating. You're awesome, dude. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, later.